Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up with it, man? It's your boy 503 Line, man. We back at it again, man. We live, you know what I'm saying? Live at 5, man. You know what I'm saying? On the Trill Thursday, man. Shouts out to the entire LDBC, you know what I'm saying? And the usual suspects, man. You know what I'm saying? You can follow me, man, on Instagram at Smoke City Mobcast, 503 Line on YouTube, and of course, Twitter, man. I got my boys in here with me today, man. Of course, man, I got my co-host with the most, man, the odd fella, man, the king of the North. You understand me? I got Stay Ready Boxing TV, my big bro. You know what I'm saying? Houston Hard Hitters, man. 1/3 of the Houston Hard Hitters. I got Fool of Sports in here with me. And of course, I got my boy Quattro Cinco, man. Harlem. You understand, man? So let's go and get right into it, man, because we running a little bit late, man. Apologies to the whole Lion gang, man. I'm sorry, man. You know, I had some shit to handle. But we're gonna get right into it, man. Today was the weigh-in for Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying, versus Moran, man. It's looking good, man. It's looking great, man. So Devin Haney is headlining this weekend. Are anybody going? Is anybody going to watch this fight? And I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to Odd Fella first, man. Odd Fella, will you be watching this fight or streaming this fight on the zone? Devin Haney versus Moran and Michael Hunter and Bob and all them guys, man.
Um, nah, I ain't gonna be watching this fight. I ain't gonna be buying this fight. I might stream it. It's on tomorrow night.
No, it's on Saturday night, bro. Saturday
Oh,
night.
but they wait in Thursday.
Now they had a press conference today. They had a press
Oh,
conference.
my bad, my bad, my bad.
My
Okay.
bad, my bad. I must have said weigh in. They had the
Yeah,
press
yeah.
conference today. They had a press conference. My bad. They had the
Oh,
press
cool.
conference today, and the weigh in is gonna be tomorrow. Yeah.
I see. Now, I might stream it. I'm actually more interested in the Hergovich versus Gregory
Corba.
Corbin fight. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good little fight, man. I see um Devin Haney's getting a little clout, getting a little hype. There's a little article on the front or the boxing page of ESPN, so that's a good look for him. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, we'll see. I think it's gonna be a showcase fight for him, and most likely a stoppage, and hopefully that will lead to bigger and better fights because I want to see him in there with some better competition. Um, if I'm not mistaken, he's at 135, right? Devin Haney's at 135, right?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, it's time for him to
Yeah,
get in the
bro. My
mix.
bad. He at 135. I'm trying to pull up the chat, man. He lightweight though. Yeah.
Yeah, it's time for him to get in the mix with the rest of those lightweight belt holders and whatnot. In the dig. I'm not so sure if he wanted to target Lomachenko or nothing like that, but I mean,
That's what I'm about to say. I'm saying you say lightweight belt holders is only two. Lomachenko got the rest of them, and then yeah,
You got
is he?
Comey.
Richard Coleman,
Yeah, Richard Comey got the
and
IBF.
then the vacant
Yeah,
WBC,
but
whoever wins that.
people say that's Lomachenko's. He fighting
Oh
for.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Because you fighting Luke Campbell for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why you saying getting in the mix too is only two people, really.
Well, you gonna have to get in the mix with Hot Tech then. You know what I mean? White Jesus is right there for him because I forgot Devin Haney's highly rated in the WBC anyway. You know, dig. So it's time to pull up your big boy pants and get it done because fighting these Antonio Morans of the world, you know what I mean? It's not gonna do anything for your legacy or for the fanfare.
I oh my fault. Who was next? Who was next?
Go ahead, speak on it.
I'll just me personally, I agree with you. That's why he's kind of not a priority. I'm not going to, me personally, I'm not going to just make you a priority because, I mean, we from the same, community, all of this is that and the third. It has to be a compelling fight. It has to be, bro. That's how I know, like, I'm one of them dudes. I'm not good at the building stage. I'm not good at that, bro. I don't want to wait. I mean, like, I got more the mind frame, like, I mean, I understand you do got to build, but I mean, when these dudes start to get to like 19 and 17 and 0 and stuff like that, I don't care what anybody says, man. I need to start seeing stuff. You might as well do it then while you still have all of your reflexes. Why take a chance when you older and you're not gonna have reflexes like that to get away from all of this stuff? And I'll be honest with you, a lot of these dudes need to take the chance now because I feel like a lot of these opportunities that's there now may not be there for them. I mean? I feel like personally, it's about timing. You know what I mean? I don't think it's so much that these dudes need to be built and test, like that. I think that it's more so that these dudes need to be timing, kind of like Anthony Yard. Anthony Yard's a good example of that. He don't have a crazy amount of fights. He's not young. You know what I'm saying? I don't consider him young. You know, um, you know what I mean? And then he's getting this title shot with Kovalev. You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna lie, stuff like that, you gotta jump on it while the iron's hot. I agree. I think that he should go after Lomachenko if there's a way that he could get
Bruh,
Lomachenko.
our roads lead to Lomachenko, bruh. That's why I'm paying close attention to Lomachenko. I'm paying close attention to Devin Haney, and I'm gonna pay close attention to Teofimo Lopez. One of my favorite fighters. I'm paying close attention to all these guys.
He's almost there. Teofimo is crazy because
What is Devin Haney? What is Devin Haney, bro?
I'm just saying. Only reason why I'm saying that is because if he becomes the mandatory with this IBF, if they enforce it, and still I don't see them doing that because I like I said, I see after he gets done with this fight because he got a fight coming up, Richard Cole. After he gets done with this fight, I see him going right into the Lomachenko fight. I don't see him wasting his time, and I see him being able to talk to the IBF for him to get excused. I'm telling you, bro, I can see that shit, man. I've been saying that for the longest.
Well, let me say this: Teofimo is more ready than Devin Haney, and I hate to say that because y'all know I'm a pro-black person, and I love my black fighters because that's where I really try to push more than anything. But Devin Haney in his last couple of fights, bro, he still looked like he still looked amateurish. You know what I mean? It wasn't like that. He's elevating himself. He's not trying to. I'm not saying the dude ain't good because he's cold and a bitch. I like that little dude, but he's still learning. He's a prospect. He's not. I think if they put him in there right now, I think it'll fuck his career off. You can't learn on a job in a championship fight.
So what makes? I mean, even though I agree
go back and look at.
No, I said look. I'm agreeing with you as far as the style. It look amateurs, but what makes Teofimo like he is ahead of him?
That's why I was going to tell you. It's not the head. I'm comparing their last fights and opponents. That opponent that Teofimo just fought, wouldn't everybody on this panel agree that he's better than anybody Devin Haney fought?
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay. Now look at how he went in there and how he handled his opponent. He didn't let himself get complacent. He played his position. He utilized.
They still fighting the same type of dudes, but I agree with you.
I understand that part too, but I'm just looking at it from a fighter's aspect. Looking at it as the whole fight's a total.
Nah, you right. You doing it the right way. You doing it. You doing what I be trying to ask of people. because you
You know.
looking at it as was my opponent
Yeah,
better than
you know
your
what,
opponent?
bro? You need to make a video about that, man. I'm gonna make a video about that. That is a great storyline, bro.
Yeah,
Who?
I would though. Matter of
Yeah,
fact, I wouldn't
that's
mind
a
if
great
we all
storyline.
collabed on it. I wouldn't
What?
Yeah,
mind collabing on a video like that.
yeah. About Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez, who is more likely to beat Lomachenko in 2019, heading into
Who
2020?
who's more likely to become a champion first? It ain't even got to be about beating Lomachenko.
But I rose
Who's
least to
who's look
Lomachenko if
more
he get
ready?
all the belts, bro.
Huh?
That's all I'm
You
saying.
right.
I
Yeah,
think
you
I
right.
think now though personally, I just think that All right, so look at it this way. Let's say everything goes according to plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even and this is why I say Teofimo was still in a better situation. The only reason why I say the only reason why I say Teofimo before wasn't like that. It's just switch. The reason why I say that is because okay, we got what's the name fighting for the vacant WBC belt. He's fighting for the vacant WBC belt. So let's say he wins that. Now Richard Comey, right? He could get done with this fight, and then he could ask the IBF to do that, right? So boom, what happens now is let's say Lomachenko wins all of them. If Lomachenko is real and he's going to stay and he's not going to retire anything, Lomachenko's going to have obligations to fill. And I'm pretty sure that IBF mandatory is going to be first. So that's why I say even still, if both of them had to wait, I see Teofimo getting his shot first just because of the IBF route.
Mm. Okay. Let me read this chat, man. I ain't looked at the chat, man.
Hey,
I got my boy Rob Stewart in his hole, Lawrence Williams, Mr. Shelton, Big Money. I see you in this whole nostrils, Kevin Stenhouse, man. Yeah. Y'all smash the like button when y'all come in, man. But what you got on it, big bro? What you finna say?
no, no, I was gonna say that I agree with Act on that as far as Teofimo probably being the next opponent, unless because even though with him just getting that belt, he can ask for an exception or an extension as well, just like they just did Canelo, and I could see him going for a Devin Haney or something like that, just cause especially with Eddie Hearn over there trying to make any kind of fights happen. He'll fuck around and put Devin Haney in a peculiar situation.
Mm. Fully, what you got on this, bro? You quiet, man. What's your thoughts on Devin Haney, man? And this Lomachenko, Teofimo, and will you be watching the fight this weekend?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch the fight this weekend because I just want to see where he's at, where Devin Haney's at. I want to see if he's progressed at all, and I want to see if his boxing backs up his words because he made like an Instagram post talking about how he's a contender. He's this, he's that. He can box. He can punch. He's in the. He's been in there with good guys and stuff like that. All types of stuff. So I just want to see what he's gonna bring, and so I'm just gonna check it out and see how he looks. Yeah, I want to see if he'll have extra motivation behind him since he had inked the whole thing with DAZN. I want to see if that'll be extra motivation to like really style out there. As far as the whole Lomachenko, Teofimo, and stuff like that, I don't see him fighting those dudes anytime soon. To be honest, I think he's just going to be spoon fed the guys he's been spoon fed before. I would say that this Luke Campbell fight is probably going to be his most difficult fight he's fought, thus far. And then after that, I think he'll just be like just simple competition. That's just my opinion, though, because he's been spoon fed thus far by these guys, So
Go,
yeah,
bro. Let's just cut the shit, man. You don't like Lomachenko, bro.
Nah, he's been spoon fed guys. Like, that's just it. Like, it's not about me liking or disliking him. It's just that the competition he's fought has not like really been like real dogs. It's just
So Linares, Pedraza, uh, the X Men, Rigo, they not dogs.
I would say that I would say that the circumstances they were in made them not like able to not made them not able to fight out their full
Oh, this guy.
potential because Rigo, he was inactive for a long time and he moved up 2 weight classes. Although he wanted to fight, he asked for the fight, he got what he wanted, but granted, he was in way over his head. But he was kind of forced into it. Nicholas Walters, he he was inactive too, and Bob Aaron was playing the hot potato with him as well.
Okay. What about Gary Russell Jr.? Salute to my nigga Lawrence Williams. He ain't no dog.
That was his most credible one, and even with that, I give him his respect with that. But there was something about the weight. There was something about the scales being played with. I don't know the whole story about it, but that's just it. As I said, it has nothing about me disliking him or anything like that. It just has to do with the fact that like he hasn't really fought anybody on a level playing field to really give him problems. Linares already got knocked out twice, I think, before he fought Lomachenko. Who else? Pedraza, he already got stopped by Tank. And I honestly think Pedraza wasn't in there to fight. That's just me personally. I'm not saying he threw the fight, but I don't think he really was trying to.
Nah, he made it through that motherfucker. I never seen somebody smiling more than Lomachenko was at the end of his fight.
Well, I would say that it was more like a. I guess he was mesmerized by Lomachenko so much rather than just going in there and just trying to beat him the hell up, Because, I mean, he had all the advantages in terms of physicality, but he just didn't use them. But I would say the Luke Campbell fight is going to be one of his most difficult fights. But after that fight, I don't really see him fighting anybody like a Devin Haney or a Teofimo.
I do. Man, we gotta stop being so negative in boxing, bro. We gotta stop being so negative, bro.
I don't think it's people being negative. It's what they've been showing us, though. Like a lot of dudes haven't been trying to make fights, and been lollygagging.
I think Lomachenko been trying to make the big fights, bro. Me personally,
I mean, Lomachenko just want all of the belts because Usyk did it, man. That's all. That's all it is. It's one of those friendly rival things. It's only why
Lomachenko want to make the big fights, man. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, top rank trying to make these big fights, bro.
I agree with you.
I'm telling you, man, and this gonna segue into my next topic, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a park this Lomachenko train right quick, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna feel how they feel about Lomachenko, but we talk this Devin Haney week, man. You know what I'm saying? He fighting, he doing his thing. But I want to ask y'all this, man. I was watching Trill Boxing Talk earlier. You know what I'm saying? And black fight fans salute to him in '78. You know what I'm saying? They said they let the cat out of the bag, man. And it's rumors that Terrence Crawford had offered Keith Thurman a fight. And allegedly he turned it down. You know what I'm saying? And Terrence Crawford had this to say today. He was like, damn, if I haven't fought a true welterweight yet, then fuck why you just didn't come take my title. You was offered a fight with this little guy you're not that impressed with. I'm not that impressed by you, so what up? So he taking shots at Keith Thurman, man. I mean, you got
agreed.
You got Earl Spence on your helmet. You know what I'm saying? Because Earl Spence got at you on the internet too on Twitter. But let me get your thoughts on that, Ek. How you feel about it, bro?
See, and now, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm gotta be fair. And y'all know when it comes, it's not that I don't dislike really too much either one of them. I just don't like. Basically, I dislike Keith Thurman's actions. So basically, what's happening here is this. Look, we need. I want to do everything in my power. I want to run Keith Thurman out of this sport. I hate to say it. I'm sick of this guy. I want him out of this business. I swear, man. I never said that about no boxer in my life. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of it, man. Even Anthony Joshua don't annoy me as much as this fucking guy, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, yo, I really want him out of the sport, man. I'm done with him. Like, I ain't gonna lie. If Pacquiao got any ounce of energy in him, I hope Pacquiao could knock him out cold to where he's embarrassed and he don't want to come back to the motherfucking sport. Even though I slightly favor Keith and that might change, you know what I mean? Because I'm going to be watching them training camps closely. But yeah, I'm kind of tired of him, bro. That's not right. You was talking all of that shit about Bud and he was a little guy and stuff like that. And Bud is completely right. You know what I mean? But I'm not surprised though. That's all. That my main thing is I'm not surprised, man. Well, what do you expect from Keith Thurman, man?
Let me go to the light skinned Keith Thurman brother. Uh, fella, what you got on this man?
Let's not jump to conclusions here. I mean, what are the circumstances of uh, when Bud said this? You know what I mean? It's like now that Thurman has a fight, now you're releasing this information that you was trying to get a fight with Thurman. I mean, but can we say Thurman's patterns over the last couple of years have been looking like
I fella, can I just say something though? It really shouldn't matter though. It shouldn't matter. Keith Thurman was talking crazy. Keith Thurman was talking crazy, say he wasn't impressed by no
yeah,
win.
but you need to understand, whether he's talking crazy or not, they on two sides of the street. You know what I mean? And there's an elephant in the room that I don't really want to talk about, but that elephant in the room could be the elephant that's holding these fights from coming together. You know what I mean? Maybe maybe he was advised not to take the fight, you know what I mean, with a top ranked fighter. Because we got this Pacquiao money over here for you. And after this Pacquiao money is done for you, then we got this Errol Spence money ready to go for you.
First of all, bro, all right, I agree with you with the first part that you said when you said they advised him to go this way instead of that way with the Pacquiao fight. I could kind of understand that one. I agree with you with that one. But when you say we got the Earl Spence fight after you, come on, man, stop, bro, stop. He's not fighting Earl, bro. And if he do fight Earl, it's gonna be because he ain't got nowhere else to go and he's getting ready to leave. If he fight Earl,
where's he going? Where's he going?
out of the sport.
Where's he going after he potentially beats Pacquiao? Where
Yo, bro,
else?
he'll
Where else can you go?
find a way. He'll find a way to rematch it, rematch somebody, or get somebody. I don't believe in Keith Thurman, man. I don't believe in this guy.
He will be advised to fight Spence. You know what I
He'll
mean?
be advised. That don't mean he'll take it.
And when he sees the money on the table,
I hope. Look, I want to see.
You might have to stand corrected.
Look. I don't care if I hope I'm wrong, fella. That's the thing. I hope I am wrong. in this
Well,
situation
let me say something on that.
because
Let
Keith
me say
Thurman
something.
is raw pussy. Excuse my language.
Okay,
Let,
okay. Debate
let
over
me
Spin,
say
with.
this.
Let
spin.
Big
What's
Bro
that?
cook, man. Let Big Bro cook.
The reason I say this is because I'm hearing it. Man, look, we all know Keith Thurman a hoe. Period. And I'm not for the cape for this dude. Even on Trill Boxing Talk this morning, they were saying the same sentiments I've been saying all week about that hoe. I'm not ain't no we don't know what's the circumstances or let's look at the circumstances. Fuck the circumstances. Because this ain't the first time Terrence Crawford actually called Keith Thurman out. He didn't call Keith Thurman out multiple. He went on First Take and called Keith Thurman out when he first moved up to welterweight. That's the person Terrence Crawford been calling out since day one. He wasn't talking about Earl. He was calling out Thurman. Ain't no circumstances. That's who he been wanting. And they offered him the fight, and he turned it down. Keith Thurman ain't just ducked
Mac
Earl.
is right.
He's been ducking
Mac is
Crawford
right.
too.
Terrence Crawford did. That's the first person he did. Him and I remember Danny Garcia.
I don't remember him saying Danny
Nah,
Garcia.
he brought up Danny Garcia too. It
I
wasn't
think.
the same.
Oh,
It
you know
wasn't that
what?
same interview, but he brought him up.
Yeah.
He
That,
only brought him up because around that time he moved up, Danny Garcia was talking crazy. He said he wanted to see him and Earl fight. That's when he was trying to
you
make
right. He damn
Danny
sure did.
Garcia had that interview.
Danny
And he
did
was
say
like
that.
he
I
wanted to
remember
see
that shit.
Earl and because him, Sean, and Keith fought each other.
Yeah, I do remember that now.
Jumped into conclusions once again.
Who's
You know
just?
what I
I'm. Not,
mean?
it's not that I'm jumping to conclusions. He's been calling them out. This dude is a duck artist, bro. He's a known duck artist. I can't keep giving. I'm not gonna keep giving him passes after pass after pass. He a hoe,
Right.
point blank. I'm not giving him no passes no more. I'm tired of we always got to give him. Well, look at this and look at what now. Fuck that. He a hoe. He been ducking 5 years strong.
All right. If you say
Pass
my
for what?
channel's so great, then subscribe. Well, the read. I see you in the building, KO and Dog Truth. Go ahead, big bro.
Nah, I spoke.
Okay. Fuller. Same exact question, man. What's your take on Bud? You know, letting the cat out the bag, man, and letting it be known he wanted a piece of Keith Thurman, man. Um, how do you feel about it, bro? Fuller, you there? You ain't saying shit if you there, bro. I see you took yourself out mute, but you ain't saying nothing. Can y'all hear him? Am I tripping? Hello?
Nah, you cool.
Yeah, okay. Well, anyways, man, Fuller must be tied up, man. Well, we got to keep this thing rolling, man. Um, Eddie Hearn had a lot of interesting shit to say today. Shout out to my nigga Umar, you know what I'm saying? From the UK, man, on IFL TV, man. You know what I'm saying? One of the he one of the best niggas Coogan Cassius got, man. You know what I'm saying? He always asking the real trill questions, man. So y'all be sure to check his page out, man, on Instagram, man. But he asked Eddie Hearn this today about Luis Ortiz, man. And since I got, you know, my Cuban lovers on, I gotta get y'all take on this one, man. Check this out. Oh shit. Sure it was an easy fight.
We'll take the fight then. Take the fight. I mean, what part of
Hold on, let me start it over. Let's see.
half of and Ortiz also labelled Joshua as an easy fight. We'll take the fight then. Take the fight. I mean, what part of when you're reading half the messages off the phone, right? What part of this is where we're at right now? $6 million rematch at $10 million. Comeback fight at $1.5 million. No reply. Monday the 22nd of April. My friend, this is it, finally. 7 million for June the 1st, 10 million for the rematch if Lewis wins, and a comeback fight at 2 million. Let's talk. What part of I'm not reading the messages out, I mean, or the conversation? Bullshit. You fucked up. You didn't take the fight. You cost your client $7 million and a shot at a world heavyweight title. And why didn't you take it? Why? Is there something you're not telling us? Or did you just not want it? Are you getting $7 million to fight Deontay Wilder?
Half of them, and Ortiz also labelled Joshua as an easy fight.
Yeah, man. So Umar asked Eddie Hearn, you know, Joshua Laban Ortiz an easy fight, man, and Eddie Hearn just went on the whole tirade and started pulling up text messages and all type of shit, man. All fella, man, let me get your thoughts on that, bro. Why Eddie Hearn with the shits with Uncle Louise, man? This nigga pulling up receipts and shit, man.
I mean, it further solidifies him. You know what I mean? He finally was honest about the one thing. You know what I mean? And he's going along with it. You know what I mean? He's milking it to the last bit. You know, dig? And Ortiz looks shitty. He's probably listening to what the streets are saying about the whole situation. And Uncle Ortiz's team is in the wrong, and definitely is in the wrong in this instance. You know what I mean? And like I said from the get go, Uncle Ortiz should have took the fight just on legacy alone. You know, dig? Motherfuckers getting too old for this shit to be negotiating the top dollar. You know what I mean? When you ain't even got no belt. You know what I mean? You ain't got no strap. You ain't got no silver belt. And I can't stand that nigga Lillian White for doing the same thing. So how am I gonna allow Uncle Ortiz to be talking the same type of shit? You feel me? So, I mean, man, I can't hate on the Germ for pulling out those receipts. You know what I mean? Let him be honest for a minute. You know what I mean? He's gonna go back to his regular self, and you know what I mean. But by the end of the week, and that's tomorrow. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, for shit show, man. You. I mean, we gonna see, man. We gonna see, man. I like BLTB told me, man. He commented on that post and he said keep that same energy with Wilder, man. So you know, I want AJ to win, man. I really do. You know what I'm saying? I want AJ to win so him Deontay Wilder can fight, man. Now if Andy Ruiz upset the world, then hey, that's another Jared Hurd and Charlo horror story. You know what I'm saying? But times 100. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man. One of the ones I sent you a link if you want to jump on too, family. Stay ready, man. Big bro, same exact question if you're there, man. What's your thoughts on this, man?
Eddie Hearn finally right about something, and he finally can prove something. So he wanted to show with them. I haven't been lying about this, so he can actually have some kind of credit when he says something because he's been lying the whole time. Why is this the only thing that he can actually pull? He can actually expose somebody on. What about when you were sitting there talking all that bullshit on Wilder, but you could never put when people was doing fact check and they was exposing your ass, you didn't pull out no receipts on that shit, huh? Where's the receipts on that shit?
Mm.
That's all I'm saying. You are always talking about you exposed. Where the receipts on all these contracts that you've been offering people, all the money you've been offering people that people were saying he didn't offer me that much money. The matter of fact, the contract that you offered Adrian Broner said he ain't seen no paperwork. Then you talking about he just then when he exposed the contract, you talking about some kind of
I think
NDA.
one of the ones. Yeah.
That NDA.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, you right though. You right though.
That's
That
what
nigga,
I
he real selective about that shit. I definitely agree with you on that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Act Rachel, 45, same exact question, man. If you don't. Uh, Foolie, you back? Oh, there you go. Go ahead, man. You gotta come on, man. You gotta be on the money, man. You gotta be on the hot. Harlem, where you at?
I'm here.
Yeah, man. How you feel about it, bro?
Eddie Hearn and Ortiz.
Mm-hmm. You heard the clip, right? Or you was playing the game?
These are you was playing the game.
Because I can hear it in the background, nigga. I know what
I
the
wasn't.
supposed to sound like.
I wasn't playing it yet. I just cut it on, but now I was conversating with y'all. so I didn't actually play it. But uh, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I always say, I mean, y'all gonna say that, y'all gonna get at me, cause y'all know, my Cuban heritage that I got in me. So I'm not gonna fully say Luis Ortiz ducked. I heard that is more to it than what we just seen. Eddie, don't get me wrong. Eddie Hearn, don't get me wrong, Eddie Hearn did present him with something, and I'll give him credit for that. And the only thing we holding Luis Ortiz, I feel like the reason why everybody kind of mandatory had to kind of get at Luis Ortiz without us knowing the full details is because that comment that he made about only fighting him for $5. So that's why a lot of us is you heard like putting that pressure on him and stuff like that. But I feel like I don't fully know everything, all the business aspect. I know for a fact there's more to the story than that. But I will agree with one thing. I do think no matter what, Luis Ortiz shouldn't have banked on Deontay Wilder. He should, even though I know that he could get that fight and it's easier, he shouldn't. I'm mad that his mind got programmed into that. If I was him personally, even if somebody in my team was telling me to go left, I probably would have went right on that one. Just because me personally, I would have wanted to be the first Cuban heavyweight champion. I would have wanted, and Anthony Joshua to me would have been the quickest way to do that. It'd have been more about legacy than money when it came to that.
Right.
So that's the only reason why. And I would have, and to be honest with you, deep within, I would have felt like, and this is me being honest as a fighter, that Anthony Joshua is the easier fighter. Not that he's going to be an easy fight, but I think that overall in that fight, I think Anthony Joshua would be the easier one for me to fight and beat. Shit, you already tried that shit with Deontay Wilder. Why wouldn't you want to take a chance on something new?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Fuller, man, same exact question, bro. And I'm gonna slide over to one of the ones, man. What you got on this, man?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. I can hear you.
Um, well, I think Eddie Hearn just have it's just showing out for the public because it's the one time he actually has some evidence to back up that he actually offered the fight or whatever the case may be. I think that's all it really comes down to. As far as Luis Ortiz, yeah, you know, he should have took the fight. I mean, no matter for how much money it was offered to him, it would have been more
Mm-hmm.
money he would have got than when he was fighting Deontay Wilder. So, with that being said, he kind of shot himself in the foot in regards to that. And you know, uh, as much as I like Cuba and the Cuban fighting style and system, I just got to keep it a buck, and I got to follow actions instead of word. If you say you're going to fight someone for $5, then let's see some actions that show that you actually want to fight that person for $5 instead of negotiating. So this is why I can't really give him a pass on that. It's kind of like it would have made for a more exciting fight too.
Mm-hmm.
If he would have took the fight, it would have been a more exciting fight. So I can't give him a pass. He kind of like, I mean, who else is he gonna fight? That's the whole thing. Like, who else really is there to fight at this point in time? So
Then who playing 2K? It ain't on me.
That's me, bro.
Oh,
so this is why
Yeah, that's me.
I'm just like not really thrilled. And but Eddie Hearn needs to chill anyway, though. He needs to chill out. Like, I mean, he really needs to chill the hell out. Like, I mean, nigga, it's the first time you got caught being truthful, and out of many times where you were actually like just basically like untruthful. So that's all I really got on it.
Already. One of them ones. What's up with you, Wagwan? You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, man. How you feeling, man?
Yeah, I'm blessed, family. I'm blessed, man. Everything nice. Everything crisp.
Okay.
Hey, Kyrie.
Everything
This
everything
old
airy,
school
man.
ass
Everything
Jamaican
airy.
motherfucker saying I read.
No, ain't nothing but old Jamaicans in New York, bro. No,
Oh, one bag of Jamaicans in New York, man.
ton
Enough
a ton
Jamaicans.
of them, bro. Bro, I was just at the Jamaican restaurant yesterday. I told y'all I was showing y'all the carrot cake and the Jamaican cola. Yo, shout out to all my Jamaicans out there, man. For
Yeah,
real.
man.
Yeah,
I
sure. All time
Yeah,
is
I
good.
ain't, I ain't heard I read in 20 years.
because everything might.
And a load of Ghanaians in Brooklyn as well.
Uh-huh.
uh,
Oh.
already, man. But let me get your thoughts on this, man. I don't know if you heard the clip, man, but I'm gonna just play it for you again, man. This is Umar from IFL, man. You know, he asked some good questions over there in the UK, man. I like Umar, man, but I'm gonna let you hear this, man.
And obviously, he's also labelled Joshua as an easy fight.
We'll take the fight then. We'll take the fight. I mean, what part of when you're reading half the messages off the phone, right? What part of this is where we're at right now? $6 million rematch at $10 million. Comeback fight at $1.5 million. No reply. Monday the 22nd of April. My friend, this is it, finally. 7 million for June the 1st, 10 million for the rematch if Lewis wins, and a comeback fight at 2 million. Let's talk. What part of I'm not reading the messages out, I mean, or the conversation? Bullshit. You fucked up. You didn't take the fight. You cost your client $7 million and a shot at the world heavyweight title. And why didn't you take it? Why? Is there something you're not telling us? Or did you just not want it? Are you getting $7 million to fight Deontay Wilder?
He's actually getting more than that.
Allegedly. What you got on in one of them ones?
Now I believe he is.
So, yeah. So some people are getting hung up on Ortiz saying that he'll fight AJ for $5 or whatever he said, 5 cents or whatever the figure was. That was a figure of speech to express just how determined he was to fight AJ. I don't know really what to say. I mean, this is boxing politics, It's one of them ones, as we say in London town. But of course, I would love to have seen Ortiz fight AJ. I think this is good timing for AJ. Ortiz allegedly is not looking as sharp as he was in his last two fights. He didn't look too great. I don't know. This is a clear duck. Like, it is what it is. It's a duck. But I just don't know whether Ortiz has ducked this. You know what I mean? I don't know whether this is just politics is playing its way, playing its hand, or whether it's Ortiz's team. I don't know, man. Like, unless someone's got a direct line into Luis Ortiz's camp and can speak, fluent Spanish, you'll never know. But it is a duck. That's a fact of the matter. But I don't know. I don't know if Ortiz himself has, kind of set the wheels in motion, because we all know the events of this duck. First of all, it was they tried to, well, his team tried to propagate the idea that there was no contract sent over, and Eddie Hearn, is ducking, and then come to realize, the whole camp done a 360. It's embarrassing, but it is what it is, man.
Yeah, man, for sure. Uh, it's ways you can look. It's ways you can look at it. It's different ways you can look at it.
Yo, bro,
Okay.
not to overlap, anybody time or whatever, but you think we could get an extra 10 minutes today because you came on so late? I'm talking to you,
Oh,
Pop.
you talking about 503?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I guess, man. I guess so, man. And shit, me, we can do something. We can go over a little bit. I'm not tripping, man. Uh, stay ready. What you doing, bro? Are you walking?
Yeah, I'm about to have to get off, bro.
All right, give me some last words before you jump off, man.
And I appreciate y'all for bringing me on. I'm about to get ready and do a radio spot. So, man, just hopefully I can get this live stream connected and y'all can check it out. So, I appreciate you, bro. I'll be on back on tomorrow, hopefully. I might have an interview. We were supposed to do that interview with Calvin Sunday, but he ended up going to Vegas. I forgot what it was for, but he hit me up and said, let's try to do it Friday. So hopefully we can get it done Friday.
Been wondering where you been at, Mac. You know what I mean? I thought, raw, where's Mac? But I hear you, King. I hear you, King.
All right, man. I just been taking care of some business, bro.
Yeah, bro, birthday coming up this weekend, I think.
Sunday. My birthday Sunday.
Yeah, man.
Already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
man.
turn up
Salute.
matter
Same
of
as my
fact,
youngest son.
I'm gonna go live and call y'all. We all taking a shot together Sunday.
No doubt.
Man, this nigga here, he ain't even tell me about the pool party, man. You was a
Oh no, it got canceled today. I got a message. It got canceled today.
oh
It's
yeah,
a
I, you
it's a
know I
leak
was
at the
finna, I,
house.
was- I was finna cuss you out, man.
Well, it got a leak.
I was
It's
finna
got a
cuss you
leak
out.
in the house.
Hell, you ain't gonna invite me to the pool party. Now I want to come to the pool party, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good though, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wish you nothing but a happy birthday. You feel me? Turn up, man. Enjoy yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully,
Uh,
man, we can link up. You know what I'm saying? And in these next couple of
look,
weeks,
man, call
man.
me Saturday. We can do something Saturday.
Shit. Nah, bro. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you enjoy your shit, man. I know you probably got some shit lined up. You know what I'm saying? But I know we're gonna link up for sure for the fight though.
All right, bro. We'll turn up one time.
Well,
And I,
Mac, what
hey, and I,
colorful berserker hat you want me to send you?
man,
Blue one?
send me some pictures of it. Let me see.
A blue one?
Hell yeah, that'll work.
All right.
Royal
Nipsey
blue.
Blue, nigga. Nipsey Blue,
Hey,
nigga.
this
Yeah,
color
so that's
blue.
royal, right?
This color blue.
Yeah,
That's
that looks
royal.
royal.
No, but it
Yeah, I'm
has.
gonna send you. Yeah, I got you, Mac. You was the
All right,
big
bro.
loco, so I'm gonna send you the.
This nigga Mac finna go Hollywood on us, bro. He going to radio stations and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
This nigga don't fuck. He don't fuck. He Hollywood now, bro. He don't fuck with us, man.
because I did a podcast with ESG and now I'm Hollywood. You so right, bro. You
Nah,
so
I'm just
I
fucking with
know.
you, man.
I already know.
I'm just fucking with you, man. But shout out to you though, man. Bro, putting that work in, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting his ground. You know what I'm saying? Getting his breaking his feet in the ground, man. You know, doing what he need to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. Hustle and motivate, goddamn me. That's motivation right there. Shouts out to the R fella, man, for doing his radio show too as well. You know what I'm saying? You know, we just do this shit for fun, man. But we gonna get into some more boxing news, man. Since Act wanna matter of fact, Act, since you wanna go over, what you got to say, man? What's on your mind, bro? See, cause you ain't been able to go live and shit. What you want to talk about, bro?
Um,
I'm putting you on the spot, nigga.
nah. That's cool. My my guy. So
Well, what's up with your channel? What, you can't go live anymore?
well, what was happening was wasn't able to go live. Kept trying to do it. Kept trying to do it. They wouldn't let me go live. I don't know what was going on. Same thing happened with the Smoke City Mobcast last night. I really wanted to talk about Keith Thurman, and I'm gonna be honest. As far as the trash talking aspect, gotta give Keith Thurman credit. I wasn't bored. I will give him that. If I can't give him nothing else, I will give him that. And y'all know I barely give Keith Thurman any motherfucking credit. My homie Nick at the barbershop, I know you listening. Shout out to you, Nick. I don't like Keith Thurman because Keith Thurman is doing this ring around the rosy. But like I said, me being a person that fights and that's really like invested into the sport, I'm be honest with you. He didn't look fat to me like I expected Keith Thurman to look fat. That motherfucker been sneaking back and forth in the gym. This motherfucker knew about this fight. He knew he was going to get this fight way before we knew.
Not me.
No, I'm saying he did. I'm saying he
No,
did.
no. I knew because he said that he was at the beginning of this year before he made his comeback. He said he's going to take 3 tune-up fights, and he did say that he's looking to fight Pacquiao, and some other guys. I did remember him
No,
mentioning Pacquiao's
I
name.
knew that too. That then, if you saying it that way, as far as he knew Pacquiao could be on the table, I didn't know that. That's what I mean. I didn't know that he was gonna get Pacquiao now and quick. I actually thought this situation would be Earl Spence.
Come
Oh
on,
yeah,
bro.
the reason why I knew
Man.
the reason why I knew is because Pacquiao's a real one, man. He'll take smoke with anyone. You know, well, within reason. He didn't want to smoke with Crawford, but
I'm not gonna
You didn't
say.
want, nah, hold on, no. I'm not gonna let you do that. One of the ones. Don't just try to slide your guy up in there and say he didn't want to smoke with Crawford because he didn't want to smoke with Earl Spence neither. It's both of them, bro. You gotta call it spade a spade, my guy.
Yeah,
Come on, Wagwan.
yeah. Don't even. Come on, man. Come on. I'm disappointed in you, my
He got in
Cuban.
the ring. He got in the ring with Earl and blatantly ducked him
hey,
and fought Keith Thurman, bro.
Scared straight.
hey, hey, you're right. You're right. I ain't wrong, but you ain't. But you're right.
I mean,
I didn't
how
mention
long
the
did we talk
Spence part,
about?
but
How long did we talk about Earl Spence versus Pacquiao after that happened? For weeks, man. That's what I'm saying, bro. He clout chased us for weeks, and then he turned around and now he fighting Keith Thurman 2 months later. Come on, man.
Scared straight.
you're right. You're right. He did. He got in the ring because
Okay,
I even.
I got team Bud on now. Let me ask you this. We was talking about this earlier. You know what I'm saying? Chance Crawford let the cat out of the bag about Keith Thurman. You know, they offered him to fight. You know what I'm saying? He said, damn, if I haven't fought a true welterweight yet, then fuck, why you just didn't come take my title? You was offered a fight with this little guy you're not that impressed with, right? He say, I'm not that impressed by you, so what up? And he was talking. He added
Oh
Keith Thurman
shit!
in it. Yeah, he added Keith Thurman in that tweet.
I ain't gonna lie. And if that would have been battle rap, you know what we would have been saying. Talk to that nigga. Excuse my language.
Go
Cause
ahead, go ahead. One of the ones. Let one of the ones cook on it.
that's real talk. I agree with. All right, go ahead. I'm just see Keith Thurman just make
You
me
can back
mad.
though. You can back though him. Go ahead, one of the ones.
Nah, because he just make me so frustrated, man. You're not trying to fight nobody. And I know why. You always wanted the Pacquiao fight. You didn't care when it came. If you waited around long enough, because he always wanted Floyd or Pacquiao. So Floyd's gone. You know what I mean? And I hate to even say that I favor this guy in the fight. But the truth of the matter is I favor him to win. And it's a fight that needed to be made because you can't go around having half a title. You was the super WBA champion in recess. So this fight kind of had to happen in my mind anyway for casuals and diehards because especially for the diehards, because we needed to know who the real WBA champion was.
Yeah. Okay. One of the ones. Go ahead, man. Ag had
Well,
to go on a
well,
little rant. Go ahead, man.
well. Before we get started, as my man Captain America says, does anyone want to leave?
Right.
Hey, listen, man. Team Crawford, man. We're pulling all cards, man. We want smoke with everyone. You understand? So this isn't the first time. We pulled Furman's card, and he's coming up with all these political excuses, talking about I ain't been sent the contracts, and I need to be sent a contract first before you can call it a duck and all this and that. Man, it's comical, but Furman's established right now. We all know what he's about. We all know what he's on. But to be fair, it's not just Furman that is taking the fights that they want to take, the fights that they believe that they can win. A lot of these guys in boxing these days are taking fights or pursuing fights that they believe they can win, right? So Pacquiao, what I mean, he got in the ring with the Spence fight. He tried to clout. He tried to jump off of Spence's victory in front of all them people. You know what I mean? And when they put it on him, he's coming up with excuses and all this and that. Furman, there's a whole heap of people, but that's why you got to big up people like Sean Porter. You know what I mean? He was acting a bit, shook and shaky when Spence got in the ring at the Garcia fight. But look, man, the fight's getting lined up. They're just sorting out, finalizing a few things. And Crawford as well. You know what I mean? We're pulling all cards, and this is it, man. We all knew. Oh, I knew that. You know what I mean? Furman didn't want no smoke with Crawford. You know what I mean? Crawford and Spence are gonna be the last people that Furman's gonna want to fight. I'm telling you now, mark my words. I believe that Furman will actually beat Pacquiao. Right? And when he does beat Pacquiao, because styles make fights, he's going to try and pursue a rematch with Garcia. He's going to call out Adrian Broner, maybe a Lipinets. But as for Crawford and Spence, he don't want that smoke. And that's just what it is. But who knows? After the dynamics of winning against Pacquiao, depending how he wins, if he wins in dominating fashion, he might get a sudden boost of confidence and he might want that smoke again. But I don't think so. Because I think he knows that Team Crawford, we're about that life. Anytime you're ready, we're ready to take off head tops. It's straight head tops, not body shots, head tops. And Spence is about that life as well. And that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Furman is who he is now. I even saw who was he talking to? Literally in the last few days, I think it was a barbershop, put it on him and said, "Yo, what about the Spence fight? When are you looking to fight Spence?" And he's all slipping and ducking and diving. Man, he was so slick. You know what I mean? Even Pernell Whitaker had to jump on and say, "Rah, man, you got some moves." You know what I mean? Like he's all talking about, "Oh, well, what about next year?" And Spence needs to get his following up. And then I think it's Barbershop. Don't quote me. I think it was Barbershop. He said, "Wait, hold on. What, did you not see Spencer's last fight?" And he was like, "Yeah, but okay, yeah, he did numbers, but wait, no, that was because of Mikey. That was because of Mikey. Yeah, Mikey brought fans." And I'm thinking, hold on a second, Furman. Like, you're going on as if you've got a fan base. Where's your fan base? Where's your fan? You're talking about Spence. Spence is pulling power. What about your pulling power? You ain't got no pulling power. Come on, man, behave yourself. You're talking like Spence, needs to step his game up. And, unless he's coming with 3 belts, like, who is this guy?
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. He keep one time Thurman, man. You know what I'm saying? I see you in the building. Rob Walker, Brown. Salute to y'all, man. We're gonna go over like 10, 20 more minutes, man. 78 years live right now, though. You know what I'm saying? What you got on it, Big Ed? You want to say something?
Man, I got you, man. I got more rounds for Keith. I got a lot.
Okay, hold on. Let me play this for you, man. I can give you some gas. I got another clip. Salute to Barbershop Conversations for this one. This is recent. One of the ones brought up a great point. Yeah, and y'all be sure to check out Barbershop Conversation interviews, man. He got some great interviews on his channel too. But check this out. Oh shit. Let me see.
Not at the top. Everybody wants to rush things. You know what I mean? I still think there's just a little bit more time, even if at the later leg of 2020. You know, and that's not too soon. That's not too late. You know, it's a great time.
Summertime next year. You would like to fight early.
I mean, anytime when negotiations happen, one contract at a time. This is not football. This is not basketball. There's nothing planned in the season. Y'all like to talk about the future. I'm trying to make. But the thing is, real talk. I've never seen a contract. People talk about ducking this, ducking that. To duck it, you got to be presented with something and then decline it. That's an official. This guy's not trying to fight that guy. You know. So it's never happened to me in my career.
Go ahead, Ed. How you feel about that, man? Since you say you got rounds, where your rounds at, man?
Just so sick of that fucking guy. Like everything he say, everything that come out this guy's mouth, man. It sound like he don't want to fight no more. Like he's so happy that he got this Pacquiao fight. You know, like I said, I give him credit. He didn't look like he was overweight and stuff like that. He said he been. I believe him. So when he say he's been training and stuff like that, because he definitely didn't look out of shape how I expected to see him at the press conference. So like I said, he knew about this fight ahead of time. I think that he's taking it seriously. I hate to say that I favor him to win. I don't think that he's gonna flatline Pacquiao though. Like he's talking about this guy. This is what he's selling me a product that I'm not buying. Keith Thurman is trying to sell me that he gonna knock him out. And this is a pay-per-view. You know, so we got to pay attention to that. So we got to hold Keith Thurman to very high standards. This is a pay-per-view. He has to box.
Are you buying this pay-per-view? Because I'm not gonna lie, man. The boxing fan up in me, man, was saying I was gonna buy this fight. I was gonna have a fight party, this and that, man. But after listening to Trill Boxing Talk this morning, bro, I don't think I'm gonna buy this fight, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I can get that whole Keith Thurman no money, man. Especially if he gonna pull some duck sauce, bro. But go ahead, man.
Any idea on price?
They haven't released the prices, but it's probably gonna be $75.
Yeah, that's
Damn show ain't gonna sell if it's 100, because they ain't no fucking Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't no UFC card, so niggas ain't finna pay no $100 for it.
and and it shouldn't be that much. Just like the Adrian Broner should be the same price. But anyway.
Yeah, I can go to the bar and watch this.
To be honest, I buy pay-per-views because I want to. I really don't gotta buy them. I ain't gonna lie, I already get them for free.
What you mean?
How me and my shorty's Fire Stick is hooked up. How her brother hooked them up. Like this dude breaks computer down and stuff like that. I don't gotta pay for none of those. It just comes with my network. I watch all of them. I get mad different channels. Like my shorty got the Dominican channels on there to where she could watch them. And then I got like UK channels. I got Sky Cinema. I ain't go front. They play pretty good movies. Shout out to Sky Cinema. I guess I could live in London.
Yeah. Yeah, they
Hey,
used
bro,
to show
trust
some
me, bro.
decent movies.
Our American culture is all over the world, man. When I knew that they had power in all those different countries, you know what I'm saying? The TV show based in New York, I was like, oh yeah, TV.
Oh, what, you didn't know that? What, you seriously didn't know that, man? Like America, yeah, man, that's standard. Like a
Now,
good
I see. I knew
percentage of
y'all
our
was watching
TV.
shows like Game of Thrones and all that old shit like that, but you know what I'm saying. I ain't think they would be watching, Power and Empire and
No, you know what I didn't know? I knew all of that. I
yeah.
actually knew everything that you're saying. 503, I knew that. What surprises me, and I don't give enough for the UK brothers and sisters credit for that. White boy, blacks, whatever it is over there. Yo, them motherfuckers is really good at playing fucking Americans in movies. These fucking
Oh
yo,
no, they got that shit
Word
down
up.
to a
yo,
science, bro.
like no, but on some shit, like they be playing it like they grew up here. Like I
Bro,
ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie,
let me
I
tell you
gotta
something. Let me
give
tell you something.
like,
Let me
and
tell
then
you
when
something.
they talk,
You
and
got
then
you got two dudes.
Earning
Listen to me. You got
caliber.
two dudes.
and they talk
You got
about the movie, like
oh,
they talk about the movie. I be hearing them. I be like, "What? You're from the fucking UK? Are you
bro.
serious?"
You got two dudes from the UK right now. They're playing in these good ass shows. You got what's that show called All American? And you got what's that for Snowfall? The nigga that you heard of that show?
Nah,
Ah, yeah,
but
man.
I could imagine just because, like I said, like that dude that played fucking the new white boy in Spider-Man Homecoming. I'm like, you from the fucking
Yeah.
UK too?
Yeah.
I
He's from
swore I thought you was
I think he's from
American.
London.
Bro,
Yo,
they
but he did yo, I'm telling you, he sounds just like my white homeboy. He sounds just like him. I was like, yo, this dude, like he did a good job. Just like the other dude they had before him.
Man, we got a lot of American TV, man. You know what I'm saying? Good proportion of our TV is American, man. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no thing for us. But you know what it is? Is Hollywood is your biggest marketing tool, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of media that gets pumped out of Hollywood and we get all of that. All of that. That's why you think I can hang with you, man, when it comes to a lot of your affairs and things like that. You know what I mean? It, if it was the other way around, you guys would probably be a bit flummoxed. Like, okay, what's he talking about? I don't understand your local. Like we have our own. Oh man, who's the in 1993? The guy that Rodney who got beat up by the LA police.
Rodney
What's his name
King.
Rodney
again? Rodney
King.
King. Rodney King. Yeah, we've got our own Rodney King situation that happened in 1995. You know what I mean? Stephen Lawrence and all of that. Like
I never knew
we've got
about
our own culture, our own history. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But I can
that.
anything. Yeah, well, it was a cut a long story short. Um, he got beat up by a bunch of white boys, and there was a load of corruption in the Metropolitan Police, and it was a national scandal, and it's basically a similar situation to the Rodney King situation in terms of corruption and things being pushed under the table and that kind of thing. But
Can I ask you one of them ones? Do y'all Scotland Yards actually wear those hats and those outfits?
which one's that?
I'm talking about what y'all call police. What y'all call them out there?
Yeah. Police, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was
Police.
called Scotland Yard or something like that.
Oh no,
I
no,
thought
no,
that
no. See, like you've got now. You see, like you've got NYPD, LAPD. What's the Texas one?
uh
Where,
you got
wherever they're
you got
called.
HPD, Houston Police Department. You got DPD,
Okay,
Dallas.
okay, got you.
You know what I'm saying? All the
Right.
police
You see,
department.
you got
It all.
Ah, but I thought y'all had like a
yes.
specific name for it out there.
Mm.
No. Scotland Yard is the equivalent of NYPD. So instead of saying NYPD in London, it's Scotland. Sorry, not Scotland Yard. The Metropolitan Police Service. That's what it's called. The Metropolitan Police. They're London. They're the London
Do
Police
they wear
Force.
those
And then when
funny
you go to
hats?
other counties,
Do
yeah,
they?
yeah. They do. Yeah. Especially like outside embassies. If you go to certain embassies, maybe not so the American embassy, you'll see them with the MP5s pointed to the ground. You know what I mean? Ready to light anyone up. Yeah, they're outside there in the hats, the tie, all of that.
Oh, okay. All right.
See, the American embassy, they moved it to South London. They spent I think it's like $5 billion or something like that, and they opened it in just recently, a couple of years ago, I think, in Vauxhall. Yeah, they'll be wearing those hats and all of that. You know what I mean? Maybe one time we'll do it on a live stream or something. We can do a little cultural exchange or something.
Yeah. Word. That'd be pretty dope.
And Canada too, man. The Oddfellas got to fill us in, man, and let us know how it's going down for the brothers out there.
Look, our fella, he's part of my new favorite Canadians. My fella, Jim Carrey, Wolverine, Deadpool, in that order.
Mine's got Sam Langford in there. Oddfella Sam Langford. I didn't even know about Wolverine and all them guys.
I had to. I couldn't see myself not. I had to. I love that guy.
I actually thought he was from New York. Jim
Nah,
Carrey.
he's from Canada. Tell him, our fella,
Canadian
bacon, champ.
He said Canadian bacon.
When I did eat pork, I did like Canadian bacon. I really did.
Oh, you've actually got Canadian. Okay. Well, yeah, I suppose
Nah,
so.
they
I just
sell
didn't
Canadian bacon in America. You can ask for it in certain places.
Okay.
What you mean? What's Canadian? What you mean? Female bacon?
I forgot the difference between it. It's something different in it. I'll look it up. It's different. It's a different.
Canadian bacon, alright. That shit tastes good as fuck on pizza. I ain't gonna care.
He said he ain't okay. He said he's good. We gotta do a food one day too. We're gonna do that on 503 because he's from the land of the barbecue.
Boy. Man, I remember 503 showed me, well, not me. You did a video on what was it, like a Texas burger or something? I was like, damn.
No, that was a baked potato, bro.
Juicy as hell.
That was a baked potato.
Yeah.
I can't remember that.
Was it? Oh,
it was huge, right?
I thought it was I might be getting confused with someone else, but
yeah, I probably go Big Billy's, man. Give me a big burger and make a video about that, man. Show y'all boys.
Don't do that. Go get the alligator or the snake and show me how that look. Like, you know that right there, he really caught my attention with that. He
said fried alligator. You ain't never had fried alligator before, bro?
That he gonna have me eat alligator and shit out there with him. So I was like, calm down.
What about have you ate crawfish before?
I had that one time. But I had it little though. I haven't had it as an adult, so.
Oh man,
I'll be down.
Yeah, that's that's right up Stay-Ready alley too, cause he a pescatarian. He don't eat nothing but fish.
Like sea stuff. You can't eat like the meat that. See me, I'm not like that. I eat burgers and stuff like that. Only time I limit myself with shit like that is
see, that's what I didn't understand because I thought you didn't eat beef, but you eat burgers though. That's when I was like, damn, you had 5 guys, bro.
No, I eat meat. I don't eat pork. There's a difference between pork and beef. Beef,
yeah.
Oh, so you just
don't?
I don't eat shit with pig in it.
Where oxtails come from?
Oxtail is like a what is that?
From my ox.
Yeah, that's an ox. Yeah,
that's ox meat.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm just
asking. Everything ain't pork, champ.
Nah, right on. You right.
But I'll tell you what, I'm surprised at you 503 though, Carl. I remember the first times when we started linking up and you was telling me about all this UK stuff. I was like, damn, how in the fuck do you know about all this UK shit? Some of it, I'm thinking, damn, I need to look that up. What's he talking about? You telling me about what's that? The UK thing, Top Boy. You telling me about Top Boy and some other UK. I was thinking, how the hell do you know about this stuff? You know what I mean?
I
So
tell you one thing I do want to do when I go out there. You got to take me. I got to go fencing. I always wanted to do that.
boy,
We got to do
that's
that.
kind of
You did that before?
that's kind. Nah. That's kind of out there. I mean, fencing. That's like
I just
them
want
rich.
to take I just want to be out there, take the class, and like try it. Like, say if I went out there and I was out there for a week, and me and you was like hanging out and chilling, and you taking me, but I will.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I got a little bit of bread, so whatever it would have cost, I want to do that though.
Yeah, we could definitely do that. We could definitely do that. But that's not something that brothers would do on a regular basis. But we could definitely do that. I'd be interested
I
in doing
always
that.
wanted to do that. It's just like going to California, and I always wanted to hit switches. I want the car, and I want to hit switches. I want that shit to bounce up and down and shit like that, and I'll be good. I don't even got to drive it all the way around the block. I could be in the parking lot and hit switches. I'll be fine.
I say you just want to hit switches.
I just want to hit switches on some Cali shit.
Ak wants to get elevated, man. He wants to be seeing the sky when he's driving down the road.
Nah,
He wants to be at an angle. Yeah, I hear you.
You know what I mean, right? You know how they fix their cars and put hydraulic.
Yeah, like Snoop Dogg, like Snoop.
Yeah,
like Snoop.
A lot of those brothers do that, and I always wanted to do that, be in the car and do that.
You know, I've seen that when I was in Miami.
Because
a lot of them LA.
I think I'm boring in real life because I don't do nothing like that. Only thing I do is drink a little bit, and the only thing I drink is Moet. So, you know, if there ain't no Moet, I'm basically Muslim. I ain't touching nothing. I'll buy stuff for people though. If y'all want something, I'll be like, I'll get something for y'all.
Yeah, that's the discipline, boy. Well, when I was in Miami, we saw a lot of them LA cats. You know what I mean? They came down and they brought all their cars. I don't know what they're called, but you saw them bouncing down the road, and they had the rims, the spinners, and all of that, man. They were showing out. Them LA boys, man.
Oh yeah, Cali. I want to go to Cali. I gotta go to Cali before I leave this earth, man. You know what I'm saying? That's on my bucket list for sure. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up, bro. It's already 20 minutes past. Hopefully, Act, you can try to go live tonight, man. If you can't, cover for Mac, man, just let me know, bro. I can crank my shit back up if need
All right,
be.
I got you. Yo, man, I ain't gonna front, man. Just give me your number, man, so I can have your real number, man.
Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you.
So it'll be easier for me to just, you know what I mean, call you and just let you know or text you.
Right.
Because I'm gonna try it a few times, man. I ain't gonna front. I hope they don't do that bullshit. I'm gonna even restart my router this time. But let me get my last, man. Shout out to you, bro. This was a good live, even though it was short. I actually really liked this one today. This is one of our best conversations. We was like in order. We didn't drift everywhere. You know what I mean? Even though we talked about a few things, man. Thank you for going over for your brother. You know, shout out to the mighty LDBC. Shout out to the full Berserker clan. It's your boy Ack Reacher. I never steer you wrong, and I'm out. Go Kuba.
Already, man. One of the ones. Let me get some last words from you, bro. Appreciate you for jumping on too and jumping in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? I know it's probably like 2 o'clock in the morning where you at, man. So what you got on it, bro?
I like your style, man. You're good at maths. Yeah, man. Thanks for shooting the link, man. I always try and jump on it if I can, and it works out in my environment and everything, man. Um, Big up the odd fella, the usual suspects. 503 Act Reacher, stay ready. The rest of the gang, all the usual suspects in the chat room. It's your boy, one of them ones, and I'm out, man. Peace.
Yeah, man. And y'all be sure to check out one of the ones, man. You know what I'm saying? My boy be dropping that fire too, man. Awful gone closes out, bro.
And once again, salute to the whole panel, usual suspects. Y'all know what it is. I mean, once again, salute to Stay Ready Boxing TV as he's, doing some radio show business. Dig. So salute to him for that. Be on the lookout for that. If he goes on IG Live, as he was saying, dig. Um, but with that being said, just to recap what we was talking about earlier about Devin Haney, where could he go next? And possibly not Lomachenko quite so fast, but maybe a guy like my Ghanaian brother Emmanuel Tago, who's rated #1 by the WBO, as I just seen. That will be a good fight for him. Or should he target your boy Ryan Garcia? Given that they're under the same umbrella, being under the zone umbrella, could it be a possible fight in the future? Let's think about it. With that being said, it's your favorite yet your most hated all fella, and I'll be back for another live stream. Salute to the LDBC, and I'm Gizon.
Already, man. And be sure to tune in tomorrow, man. We will be back, you know what I'm saying? Regular scheduled programming, man. Big boy talk, fuck 'em up Friday, Freaky Friday, all of the above, man. This your boy 503 line 130 of the Houston Hard Hitters, man. Salute to all the people that fell through today. You know what I'm saying? Be sure to tune in to Act Reach 45, man. He will be live tonight. You know what I'm saying? 11 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? And just like that, we gone. Call my grandma.